While I'm waiting for the heating and air guy to show up, I'm at my folks' house. Thought I'd do my old man a service and maybe clean his garage, but I haven't made a video in a very long time. At least a valuable video. And I got a lot of new subscribers asking questions. This is the last LS swap vehicle I have in my fleet at this time rather.
Look at that spider. See it?
Sorry. Squirrel! Pop's been cruising this thing. Maybe a little bit of a how-to video. But there's really nothing how-to-ish. Let's get some light in here. Boom! Alright, so to recap, this is my dad's 83 Oldsmobile Custom Cruiser station wagon. I bought this for him in 2015 off some nice lady down near my house. It was a PA car. It's mostly solid. It's got a couple bad spots that have been taken care of, but all in all, it's not bad. It originally had a 307 Olds in it. Then I put a 403 Olds in it. And then ultimately I went with a 6-liter. This motor came out of a 99 or 2000 Chevy 3/4 ton plow truck. Had a busted frame. I went through it. To get to the meat and potatoes of the swap, it's very simple. I mean, this stuff's pretty much, if you can tie your shoes, you can drop one of these motors in. Standard Chevy clamshells, car clamshells, not the truck, on eBay adapter plates. If you can see right between there, sandwiched between the engine block and the motor mount. It's got a simple turbo 350, 2200 stall converter with an adapter plate. Holley dual plane intake with a 625 Street Demon. Yes, I hear people bellyache saying 625 is not enough. I should ran like a 725 or an 850. Why? Just my 67-year-old dad cruises this thing. If this thing had a bone stock 4.8 in it, it would have been well over approved. Improvement over the 307 stock truck. Cooling fan, no frills here. That's really all you need for this basic swap. Stock custom cruiser radiator, single row. The radiator hoses are, top is for the truck, and it bolts up, or it works nicely. The lower, if I remember correctly, in this car, it's a stock Oldsmobile 307 lower radiator hose. Exhaust is, these are, if I remember correctly, F-body 99 through 99 or 2000 manifolds. And the exhaust system's kind of a custom deal, which I'll show you. It's duals, Summit Racing A-body kit, 68 to 72, Chevelle, Cutlass, Le Mans, etc., etc. It is carbed. One thing I do regret about this swap is I should have retained the factory EFI, but it was so butchered. I mean, the harness was just all tore up, but, you know, learning some things, you know, nowadays you can just go get another engine or harness for next to nothing and basically just unlock the anti-theft, and you got a good running engine, you know, for minimal investment versus spending the $200 or $300 on the intake, another $200-300 on the carburetor, and $400 now on the MSD 6014. That's the old 6010. So I mean, for that kind of money, you might as well just retain the factory fuel injection, leave the stock cam in it, maybe learn how to do a base tune, and it'd be a good cruiser. I mean, especially for my dad. Alternator, that's the 140 amp Delphi alternator. Wiring is pretty cut and dry. You know, you just plumb it into your main. It goes right back to the battery. I think I kept the battery box from the original setup. This brown wire here, that goes to your idiot light. It's also the exciter wire, and then you got another little wire here. Look really closely at these two plugs, and then one, it goes directly back to the hot. You're always hot on there. Oh, what else? What else? Power steering, factory truck box, pressure hose is the stock Oldsmobile hose from 1983. Fuel pump, I made a video a while back where I dropped the fuel tank and I modified the factory sender, and I just used a standard low pressure GM throttle body injection fuel pump found in like an 87 to 91 Silverado or something. This super common low pressure pump. Transmission's in the stock position. I got this cross member from a good friend of mine, and the guy who had his exhaust on originally notched it in the wrong place. Oil pan's the Holley swap pan. Fits nice. Long GM oil filter, turbo 350. Simple 3-speed transmission. Exhaust is a little low on this side. It's got MagnaFlow knockoffs, but it's not too bad. It's just a little low because we're fighting this crossmember deal. .273 rear end, but it's a cruiser. It's not a race car. New gas tank. Yeah, I had to hillbilly this hanger here. I got a bumper for it. I've just been too lazy to put it on. It's some big, I think 275, 60 rear wheels. Stock interior. Dad with his grandpa sunglasses. Still smokes like a chimney. Stupid ass. And this is an 8-passenger wagon. Headliner's wonky like they all are. Interior's nice. The seats are really nice in this thing. I put new window motors in it about 3 years ago. Doors ain't too bad. A little bit of rot on the bottom. Suspension's good. Brakes are good. Alrighty. She's a great cruiser. The only other things I'm going to do to it is put a set of gauges in it, and that's about it. It's a nice weather cruiser.